This is Nisi. She's a heroin addict and a prostitute. Some would prefer to call her a sex worker, but I'll call her what she calls herself, which is a prostitute. She's been living on the streets for basically 25 years. She's been clean off and on now and then, but by and large, she sleeps wherever she can, sometimes abandoned buildings, sometimes in cars, and then sometimes in apartments. She's part of a family, and I call them a family because that's how they treat themselves, a family of addicts that I spent 4 years with. I've been lucky enough to become friends with in the Hunts Point section of the Bronx. 4 years ago when I met Nisi, she taught me a lot about the family that she's a member of. 8 months before I took this picture, she disappeared. And her friends, her family, her street mother, Takesha, her street sister, Shelly, said that she had died. But she hadn't died. She had just gone to Rikers and then from Rikers to rehab. A day before I took this picture, she had come back to the neighborhood carrying Bibles to help clean Happy, freshly bathed, because she wanted to help her street friends, her family. The day of this picture, Shelly, her sister, ran up to me and said, "Nisi wants to see you." I said, "Why does Nisi want to see me?" She says, "She really wants to see you." And I said, "I know, I saw her yesterday. She looked great." She goes, "She doesn't look great now." She said, "She's under the bridge." I was like, "Great, Nisi's under the bridge." That can only mean one thing. Under the bridge is under a pedestrian bridge, which is above a train yard in between two interstates. You have to crawl along a 15-foot pipe, and they shoot up there and they live there because, as they say, fat policeman can't get in there. Well, I could barely fit in there. When I found her, she was crying, she was nude, and she had just basically done 24 hours of, she'd done a bundle of heroin and crack. She came up to me, she hugged me, she was crying, and she said, "I want you to take a picture." I said, "Nisi, I don't want to take a picture." She said, "I want you to take a picture." And I said, "Why, Nisi? Why do you want me to take a picture?" She says, "I want everybody to see how fucking shitty this life is." She says, "I want everybody to know how hard it is to get out." So I put some clothes on her and we took her picture. When I showed this picture a while later, I think everybody asked, why did Nisi go back? Why did Nisi go back once she was out? I think it's a fundamental misunderstanding of addiction. Nisi's family is street addicts. Her family is street addicts because she ran away from home, from her blood family, because they abused her. Almost everybody out on the streets in Hunts Point is there because they left their blood family, because their blood family abused them. And they formed another family called their street family. She went back to Hunts Point because that's all she knows. She wanted to help her friends, her family. Asking a street addict to get clean is equivalent to asking any one of you to leave your family and divorce them. So I only leave you with this. The next time you see someone like Nisi and you say to yourself, why is she still shooting heroin? Why is she still smoking crack? Just know how hard it is to get out. Thank you.